Hi and welcome everyone, thanks for dropping in my YouTube channel. Here are the game results today, season standings update and game schedule tomorrow for 2025 to 2026 NBA regular season. For today's game results: in first game, the Cleveland Cavaliers beat the Philadelphia 76ers with the score of 117-115. And here are the box score for Cleveland Cavaliers. Jalen Tyson leading the game with 39 points and 5 boards, followed by the second leading scorer, which is DeAndre Hunter, with 16 points. And here are the box score for Philadelphia 76ers. Joel Embiid leading the game with 33 points and 5 boards, followed by the second leading scorer, which is Tyrese Maxey, with 22 points, 9 assists and 5 boards. For the second game, the Indiana Pacers beat the New Orleans Pelicans with the score of 127-119. And here are the box score for Indiana Pacers. Jay Huff leading the game with 29 points and 9 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Pascal Siakam, with 27 points, 5 assists and 6 boards. And here are the box score for New Orleans Pelicans. Zion Williamson leading the game with 27 points, 7 assists and 6 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Trey Murphy III, with 22 points and 5 assists. For the third game, the Los Angeles Clippers beat the Toronto Raptors in a thriller overtime game with the score of 121-117. And here are the box score for Los Angeles Clippers. James Harden leading the game with a double-double performance of 31 points and 10 assists. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Jordan Miller, with 19 points and 6 assists. And here are the box score for Toronto Raptors. Scottie Barnes leading the game with 24 points, 6 assists and 7 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Brandon Ingram, with 19 points and 6 boards. For the fourth game, the Brooklyn Nets beat the Chicago Bulls with the score of 112-109. And here are the box score for Brooklyn Nets. Michael Porter Jr. leading the game with 26 points and 7 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Noah Clowney, with a double-double performance of 23 points and 11 boards. And here are the box score for Chicago Bulls. Nikola Vucevic leading the game with 19 points, 5 assists and 6 boards, followed by the second leading scorer, which is Kobe White, with 17 points. For the fifth game, the Houston Rockets beat the Minnesota Timberwolves with the score of 110-105. And here are the box score for Houston Rockets. Kevin Durant leading the game with 39 points and 7 assists. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Alperen Sengun, with a double-double performance of 25 points and 14 boards. And here are the box score for Minnesota Timberwolves. Julius Randle leading the game with 39 points, followed by the second leading scorer, which is Naz Reid, with 25 points and 9 boards. For the last and sixth game, the Sacramento Kings beat the Washington Wizards with the score of 128-115. And here are the box score for Sacramento Kings. Russell Westbrook leading the game with 26 points and 6 assists. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is DeMar DeRozan, with 17 points. And here are the box score for Washington Wizards. Alex Sarr leading the game with 19 points, followed by the second leading scorer, which is Trey Johnson, with 18 points. And here are the NBA standings in Eastern Conference. The Detroit Pistons still leading the first spot with the standing of 29 wins and 10 losses. The second spot is the Boston Celtics with 25 wins and 15 losses. The third spot is the New York Knicks with 25 wins and 16 losses. The fourth spot is the Toronto Raptors with 25 wins and 18 losses. The fifth spot is the Orlando Magic with 23 wins and 18 losses. The sixth spot is the Cleveland Cavaliers with 23 wins and 19 losses. The seventh spot is the Philadelphia 76ers with 22 wins and 18 losses. The eighth spot is the Miami Heat with 21 wins and 20 losses. The ninth spot is the Atlanta Hawks with 20 wins and 23 losses. The 10th spot is the Chicago Bulls with 19 wins and 22 losses. The 11th spot is the Milwaukee Bucks with 17 wins and 24 losses. The 12th spot is the Charlotte Hornets with 15 wins and 26 losses. The 13th spot is the Brooklyn Nets with 12 wins and 27 losses. The 14th spot is the Washington Wizards with 10 wins and 30 losses. And for the 15th spot is the Indiana Pacers with 10 wins and 32 losses. And for the Western Conference, the Oklahoma City Thunder still leading the first spot with the standing of 35 wins and 7 losses. The second spot is the San Antonio Spurs with 28 wins and 13 losses. The third spot is the Denver Nuggets with 28 wins and 13 losses. The fourth spot is the Minnesota Timberwolves with 27 wins and 15 losses. The fifth spot is the Houston Rockets with 24 wins and 15 losses. The sixth spot is the Los Angeles Lakers with 24 wins and 15 losses. The seventh spot is the Phoenix Suns with 24 wins and 17 losses. The eighth spot is the Golden State Warriors with 23 wins and 19 losses. The ninth spot is the Portland Trail Blazers with 20 wins and 22 losses. The 10th spot is the Los Angeles Clippers with 18 wins and 23 losses. The 11th spot is the Memphis Grizzlies with 17 wins and 23 losses. The 12th spot is the Dallas Mavericks with 16 wins and 26 losses. The 13th spot is the Utah Jazz with 14 wins and 27 losses. The 14th spot is the Sacramento Kings with 12 wins and 30 losses. And for the 15th spot is the New Orleans Pelicans with 10 wins and 34 losses. For the last portion, here are the 9 games scheduled for tomorrow, January 18th at Sunday morning, Philippine time. For the first game at 6 a.m., it's Mavericks against the Jazz. For the second game at 8:30 a.m., it's Pistons against the Pacers. For the third game at 8:30 a.m., it's Knicks against the Suns. For the fourth game at 8:30 a.m., it's Hawks against the Celtics. For the fifth game at 9 a.m., it's Heat against the Thunder. For the sixth game at 9 a.m., it's Spurs against the Timberwolves. For the seventh game at 9:30 a.m., it's Warriors against the Hornets. For the eighth game at 10 a.m., it's Nuggets against the Wizards. For the last and ninth game at 11 a.m., it's Trail Blazers against the Lakers. Thanks for watching.